Hey adventurers! As you can see here, I'm near the mulberry tree. Do you guys remember this mulberry tree? I showed you a short about it. It was fully dead, but the good part is the lower part of the mulberry tree has stayed alive, which is great to see. But the top part of the mulberry tree is dead. So I'm gonna prune all this top part off, make the dirt look nice, make it all beautiful again, clean up the area, put some fresh dirt on top, and that's basically it, guys. I'm going to show you how to transform this tree from looking garbage to looking new again. So let's get started. Alright, adventurers, now it's time to clean up the area. First, we're going to remove this hose from the mulberry tree. So let's get started. Let's remove this hose out of the way. Alright, guys, as you can see, I have removed the hose from the area where I want to start mowing and making it look nice where the dirt is. Alright, adventurers, now it's time to mow the surrounding area of the mulberry tree. So let's get started. Alright, adventurers, now we have cleaned up the surrounding area. We have cleaned up the hose. Now I'm going to remove all these dead branches off with the small scissors first, and then I will bring the big saw and take all the big pieces off. So let's get started. That's a big piece. As you guys can see, it's all dead. It's just coming off right off, just like that. So we want to remove all of this dead branches. Guys, as you can see, this one's even corroded with all those diseases and whatever. Just remove this last piece right here, and maybe these ones too, and cut off the rest with the saw. Yeah, see, everything is getting just harder now because it's too big for the scissors. And just cut these last few ones off. Yeah, that one's too hard. All right. All right, guys. Now I've finished cutting with the scissors. Now we're gonna use the saw and cut off the rest of the pieces. All right, adventurers. After using the scissors and taking off all the small branches, now we're gonna use the big electric saw to take off these big branches that need to come off because they're all dead also. Let's get started. That's the first piece. Second piece. And yeah, guys, as you can see, we removed all the big branches that are dead. And let's move on to the next step. All right, adventurers, now it's time to pick up these dead branches and put them in the fire pit. So let's get started. It's only the big ones, so yeah, it's like these ones. We have finally made it to the fire pit, so let's throw these branches away. We are going to burn these branches in the nighttime. All right, adventurers, now I got my rake and my bucket, and we're gonna rake all these small branches and put them in the bucket because these small branches are gonna be a very good fire starter when we're starting the fire. Let's rake all these small branches away from the tree. As you can see, guys, we have raked all these branches away from the tree, and now we're gonna put these branches in the bucket. As you can see, guys, we have raked all the branches away from the tree. We have put all the branches in the bucket because they're a very good fire starter, if you guys didn't know. And yeah, all right, adventurers, now we're gonna dig around the mulberry tree so we can bring out the good dirt and take away all these weeds, all these grass that is not good, and it was just gonna be healthier for the mulberry tree so it can grow more and more. So let's get started. Alright, adventurers, as you can see now, we have made the circle and it's looking better. But now we're going to use the smaller shovel to make it even look better and make it look nicer and make it more cleaner. So let's move on. Alright, adventurers, now as you can see, we have made the circle, but the circle is not clean and the dirt is not clean. So we're going to use this small shovel to clean up the area and make the circle more of a circle and make it more cleaner. So let's get started. Alright, everybody, as you can clearly see, it looks much better now. More of a circle, the dirt looks much cleaner now, everything looks good now. And now it's time to clean up this garbage, take it away from the tree, water the tree, and we're finished, everybody. Alright, adventurers, now I got my bucket and my shovel again, and we're gonna remove all this garbage and dirt and all this not good stuff and put it in the garbage. So let's get started. My bucket right here, grab our shovel, and we're gonna just do it like this. See all that weeds and garbage away from the mulberry tree. All these roots makes the mulberry tree not breathe. So that's why we have to clean up the area once in a while. Just like this. Now, let me rake the area. As you can see, I got my rake here. So let me rake the area. Make it look nice again. And yeah, now we're going to throw this in the garbage and we're going to come back to the tree. Alright, everybody, as you can see, we've done a lot to this mulberry tree today. We've cleaned up the surrounding area where the dirt is. We've basically chopped off all the dead branches and all the small branches. So now I feel like we should water this tree because it really needs it. Because we've done a lot to this tree today. So yeah, let's start watering. Give it a nice rinse, nice water. As you can see, we've watered it. Everything is going well. And yeah. Alright, adventurers, as you can see, we've done a lot to this tree. Everything looks good. Everything has gone well today. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. We did a huge transformation for this tree, and it went well. And yeah, remember, guys, to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and always stay tuned.